Hello everyone, Thea here, Sister Cipher, Jus'Thea Cipher, whatever you want to call me. Let's make it nice. Today I'm talking about being thankful. I'm going to do this as if it's like a little mini session. A lot of people are curious about what my sessions are like. Typically they start out with just identifying an issue. I don't like that word, but that's what I'm going with. Maybe like an old programming that you want to unprogram and reprogram. And I'm not doing the work exactly that you are because I can't get in your head. What I'm doing is just offering you my perspective from my journeys and from other people that I've spoken with, understanding when things are a common issue and helping you see that you're not alone in that. Sometimes just having somebody to talk to is more than enough. So, we identify a subject to talk about. And so today I'm talking about thankfulness. The more I tried to plan this, the harder it got to get out here. So I decided not to plan anything and to just come out here. So excuse me if I feel it gets long-winded or disorganized or on tangents, but that's how sessions are. It's not an organized thing. So once we identify that, a lot of times I'll give somebody an exercise to do, almost like a homework assignment, and always suggest drinking a lot of water and taking a nap to reboot. You need the water like in a massage because you're flushing out the toxins. When we let go of something in our mind, we let go of things physically because those physical things are attached to us. So the more I let go of, the more weight I lose. It's part of my journey right now. So, so part of it too is I'm going through it as well. I'm not sitting here telling you I'm some sort of guru. You're the guru. You're helping yourself. I'm just being another person to bounce it off of, because when two are present, so is a higher power, whatever you want to call it. And together we are a trinity, transcending duality. So one thing I wanted to point out, was coming to me earlier, was the idea that the year started out with the moon in Cancer and there was an eclipse at the same time. I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancer Gemini cusp, so a little bit of Gemini, and I was born year of the rooster or the cock. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but you also have a rising sign. You have a moon sign, you have a sun sign, and I have a Libra rising. So why I'm mentioning all those things is for people who know what those mean. That helps them understand me. But you can take a birth chart class. There's one going on right now in Palm Harbor. If you want more information, just let me know. But you can meet with her anytime to learn how to read your birth chart. And so when you know and understand more than just the fact that you're a Cancer, you realize that there's more depth to you, because horoscopes are kind of vague. And astrology is a tool. I don't rely on any one tool, crystals, anything. As a kid, I always wore a crucifix, and now I wear my shaman pie stone. That's the only thing I've ever really been attached to. So, and my St. Francis charm when I got bit by a dog, because I was Catholic. So, anyway, okay, so the reason why thankfulness is the subject today is because right now a lot of us are going through some hard times, and for people who are very spiritual, is that my crow? I've had a murder of crows hanging out with me lately. Since I started hanging out with Murder the Crow, the band, they rock. They rock, whatever. I'm too hippie for that. But I like the music, it's fun. Okay, backing up, where was I? Okay, thankfulness. Thankfulness can change your attitude. Your attitude can change your situation. So if you don't like the life that you're living, being thankful is a great way to fix that. And that might sound a little cliche, but it actually really works, because your thoughts and your feelings create your reality more than your words do. your words have a huge impact, and everyone always says, watch your words, watch what you say, you better not say that. Don't say that too many times. And then, The Secret and everyone else talking about the power of manifestation, we all kind of know that what we say and what we believe shapes that. So if you're being thankful, even when things are hard, that makes the difference. So back to the year starting out in Cancer and me being a Cancer. So because the year started out that way, I kind of feel like it's an emotional year from all the people that I've been working with lately and doing sessions with, mostly remotely. I'm finding that even people on a spiritual path are kind of like, oh, why is this so hard? I thought it was going to get easier. It's like, it is hard. I'm having a hard time too. It's hard. But just because you woke up doesn't mean that the journey's over. I'm going to make a logo for this, and I don't know if I'm going to do a program or whatever, but I came up with Walking When Spoken. Because the support I offer is a little bit more helping you work through being here in this world, and also being more open-minded to the fact that there's so much more than this. It's difficult to walk both paths, to be a person who believes that there's so much more than the trees behind me. There's light back there too that we don't even see. So there's energy all around us, and it becomes difficult to function. Like right now, I don't have a job. I'm going to be a sub at my kid's school soon, but it is difficult to work through all your feelings of your past and healing old wounds and cleaning up the mess that you made when you wake up and you realize, what is this? Hey, ego, what did you create? Your higher self is like, man, we have work to do. What is this? So now the work first is to clean up the self, the little self, so that the big self can get on its mission. And while you're working on yourself, because it does take time, you should be asking yourself, what do I want? What am I most thankful for? Okay, let me bring more of that into my life. Okay, again, what do I want? Because once you discern what you want and you start getting it, it starts coming to you, you're like, whoa, I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. And then you're like, okay, let me look at it again. What do I want? What do I want? It's a constant journey. It's once you get to what you want, it's not like, oh yay, it's over. I'm just going to have fun and party here the whole time. You would get bored. You'd hit a plateau. You wouldn't evolve. You wouldn't develop. You wouldn't grow. And I don't believe that the intention is for us to ever stop. Like ever. We're never supposed to be like, oh, I'm done. That would... Like if we just keep going, maybe we can just keep going. I don't know. So anyway. So be thankful for what you have, even when it's hard. Recognize that even once you start facing all these things, it doesn't get easier. You still have to keep facing them. There's layers upon layers. You're going to think you'd address something and then go, oh my God, it's still there. There's like still a little piece. Like I think of one time we had to move elephant ears from the middle of our yard, and we moved them to this around the edges of the yard. And when we removed them, they kept growing back. Like, even if you got the whole... Sorry, I keep burping. Even if... When we moved the elephant ears, it was a really stressful situation. That's why I'm burping. Release, release, release. Okay, so when you try to pull up an elephant ear, if you leave a little bitty hair from the root, the whole damn plant will grow back. So you have to keep tilling it and tilling it and tilling it. Put something on top of it. Keep tilling it. And that's what we're like. Trying to get rid of elephant ears. That's what it's like trying to get rid of the yuck inside. I mean, it's not even just